Hi guys, Spectre here. Welcome back to some more Alone in the Dark.
Dr. Gray's office, all to myself. Let's see if we can figure this guy out.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for. Mrs. Thompson.
Oh, that'll be for that globe thing then.
This is where McCarthy has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
Stairwell key. I'm guessing that's the one that leads downstairs on the back stairwell.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
Suppose this is the problem with this guy. I mean, obviously, from a logical standpoint, he's taking the path of the career psychologist, but he's assuming that all his patients are insane, because they don't expect anyone to be in there being treated that way if they're not. But in this particular case, the patient ain't insane.
There's something missing.
Oh no, that's for stairwell. I thought it'd been given a drawing as well, apparently not. So that's that room done now, okay. So that's open, yeah, it's gone green. This empty room apparently has got a green puzzle as well. That can now be solved. That leads down to this laboratory, where he does his treatment on the patients. We need to be first floor, don't we? Yeah. Oh, that's empty room. Oh, well. Huh? My door's now locked. Okay. What the fuck?
I can't take this much more. This has to end.
This wasn't like this before. I think I'm starting to fucking see things. I can have walked into this fucking place. I mean, where the fuck would that door go to? There's not. That's to outside. It leads outside the building. They got a goat's head down here. Okay. Fucking hell, that door's slamming shut again.
I need the key.
Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hartwood. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhart lobotomy should sever all necessary parts.
Lobotomy. Lobotomy's never helped anyone.
hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhardt and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one.
All lobotomies do is leave you with a fucking human vegetable. That's all they leave you with. It doesn't help anyone. That's why they don't do them anymore. It's barbaric. That one's quarantined, but that's unlocked, naturally. Hang about says there's another key, another level going down to another room? What the fuck? Oh, apparently that's a stairway there to the same thing.
Don't mind if I do.
Is that all there needs to be done in there? No, it's explored, it's not completed. Unless if it can't be completed yet, I suppose. Alright, okay.
That's better.
Didn't he say 3 plates? Oh, you can move these around. So we're going to want something more like that, aren't we, really? Not that one. What the hell? Oh. I'll go with that one. What the hell? Are these photos like supposed to fit exact or something? Making some sort of weird drawing. Right, I'm just going to leave this part here anyway. We'll figure this out in the next bit. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new, please subscribe. And I will catch you guys all in the next video. Take care, everyone, and have a great day.